It was a season of treachery.
Richard's lands and fortune will be yours.
You either marry me or I kill you.
A land of tragedy. It was a question of loyalty.
He's a traitor.
A hero.
Black Arrow is as good as dead.
A time for bravery.
You're wounded. You know what you have to do.
It will be a pleasure.
A fight for victory.
There's an intruder in the castle.
Take him alive or dead.
Donald Pleasance and Oliver Reed.
You, violator of England!
In the spectacular tradition of Treasure Island and Kidnapped comes the world premiere of Robert Louis Stevenson's Black Arrow. From Walt Disney Home Video.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
I'll call out the National Guard.
Take one young girl who knows how to live.
What? No room service?
Add one unsuspecting teacher.
You're my new punishment.
Imagine my chagrin.
All she needs is somebody to believe in her.
And it's a whole new course in laughter and love with Punky Brewster's Soleil Moonfry.
Are you trying to destroy me?
I'll take that as a yes.
Disney's You Ruined My Life.
I love you, Dex.
Jodie Foster's a conniving orphan who'll do anything for a buck.
Deprived? I'm delinquent. There's a difference, you know.
Helen Hayes is a wealthy widow who'll do anything to find her long-lost granddaughter. And David Niven's a butler of many faces whose job is to stay one step ahead of Helen Hayes.
Yes, of course. Right.
Bring them all together. And what have you got?
What? Perfectly simple.
The craziest con game of the century.
Welcome to Candleshoe. Too much. This place is a nut house.
Candleshoe. It may be the wildest movie you'll ever see.
Out for a stroll, boy?
No, Master John, I didn't mean no harm, no, sir.
Let me see you eat some dirt, boy. Right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whoa. Give me the whip, Brett.
What's he done now, Uncle Avery?
Stole some of my best molasses.
For medicine, Master Tatum. Annie Mae's baby sure do need himself some. He fighting the crew.
Shut up, boy. You mind your tongue. You've been getting way too uppity. Let me dish it out to him, Uncle. I like putting it to this one. I don't need the whip. I'd rather beat him.
Think they're buying it?
I hope so for your sake.
Oh!
What'd you steal it for? Annie Mae's baby's not sick.
Well, they might get sick sometime. Little preventative medicine, you know? Oh!
I'll give you some preventative medicine.
Oh, please, Master John! I'm so sorry. I won't do it no more. Oh.
You sure won't, boy!
Oh!
I better draw a little blood now so they'll believe us.
I hate this part, John.
Well, next time you want some sweets, you let me get them for us.
Yeah, I can't help it. It's just my compulsive nature. I didn't think anybody'd see me.
Well, you was wrong twice in one day, weren't you, boy? Sure do talk pretty fancy, don't he? Wonder who could have taught him.
You know, Bran, I think it's time that both of these uppity boys was taught a lesson. Now, why don't you beat him proper? Beat him, John.
No, you beat this nigger, or he's gonna get dragged behind my horse.
Come on, don't!
Harder. Harder.
Come on, harder!
Remember this. Both of you.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
Sorry. Pete's getting dragged behind Brand's horse. I hate this place. You hate this place? Yeah. I hate you being my uncle's property. Right for another man to own another man. I mean, what's going on in this country? What happened to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? Well, let's get on with the pursuing. The fault, dear Brutus, lies not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. I shouldn't have taught you to read. Then who would you have to discuss Shakespeare with? John? Yeah? I gotta get out of here. I know. You think we can make it to the north? I'm gonna find out. You gotta go all the way to Canada, Billy. Fugitive slave law. Not eating no more dirt. They could hang us. So? So? They'd have to catch us first. Under those circumstances, I think I could run pretty fast. Faster than you did today? You know I know so. Well, let's go for it. Pete's getting beat. Besides, I ain't never gonna get to play Othello around here. What are you doing? Let me out. Have a pleasant evening, Brent. Wait. I'll get you, John Batman. I'll get you. So, that must have been Harrodsburg who skirted back there. You know, it puts us about 100 miles south of Cincinnati. Well, I love these two old mares, but... I do too, but they ain't got Cincinnati in them. I'm gonna try and trade them up. Why don't you hide out in that barn we just passed? Patrolers! No way. Tend the coffee, boy. Good morning. Some coffee?
Who are you?
Augustus Smith.
From?
Clay City. Sequel, give him some coffee.
You're so messy, man. Looking for some runaway niggers.
Oh, yeah? How many?
8. 5 men, 2 women, and a girl.
Bunch of ingrates. You know, they ought to be whipped good.
We catch them, they will be.
Zekel, you know anything about some runaway slaves?
No, sir. How could I? Been right here with you.
Don't you be sassing me, boy!
No, sir.
I'll let him take you in. Afraid I can't help you. Keep an eye out for him, though. I don't think he liked your coffee.
I can't understand that. Only put one spoonful of mud in it. I'll be in the barn. Write me when you get some horses.
Billy! Billy! I got the horses! Billy! Billy!
Get in the boat.
Uh-uh. I'm selling your boy to someone else.
No!
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't make her. Mr. Smith, here's the one I promised you. Stand up straight, boy. Now, I'm giving you a chance to make the first offer, Mr. Tatum. A lot of people interested in this boy. Look at him, strong, there's no bones, no sores. He's young, you can learn him himself. Hold your head up, boy. Look at his teeth. He come from a good family. Good, strong boy, got strong stock. What you think, Mr. Tatum?
Hard was their lodging, homely their food, for all their luxury was doing good.
I'm so glad you're pleased. Did it ever occur to you that some of us in the group might be a bit concerned as to your whereabouts?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Sorry. Sorry? I'm sitting here agonizing over whether you're hanging from a tree somewhere. And that's all you got to say is sorry.
Just took longer than I thought.
What did?
Finding you. Follow me, and I'll make you a fisher of men. And 2 women and a girl.
Chops.
Runaways. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, you're very welcome, darling.
John, I really don't think they'll be that hard to find.
8 more horses. Can I talk to you a minute?
It's what I live for.
Look, I know how you feel. We don't have nearly enough money for 8 more horses.
There's always midnight stable supply.
Oh, that's great. Not only are we breaking the fugitive slave law, but now we're horse thieves as well.
They're gonna hang us twice.
You ever tried to follow 10 horses? You could plant a vegetable garden, the ground's so torn up, a 3-year-old could follow us. I just can't believe you got those people without even discussing it with me.
Okay. You're right. I know you're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
That's what I said. I'm sorry. Really. So what do we do now?
Aha, 6 in one blow. Don't you recognize him? Ooh, I'm afraid I do. The patrollers. Couldn't have to a nicer bunch. Shh. Come on. Be real nice now. This way. Walk this way, ladies.
Who is he? The white man.
A little Prince Hal, a little Falstaff, and a lot of Puck.
Who are they?
Never mind. You'll learn. He's a friend of mine, and yours.
You've known him long?
Since I was your age,
How'd you meet him?
his uncle bought me. They sold my mama to somebody else. And I was all alone in this world. A world I didn't understand. Sitting in the back of a wagon about to take me down a road I didn't know. Further and further away from my mama. He was just sitting up on the front, but he kept looking back at me. He didn't say anything, but he seemed to know exactly how I was feeling. Then he just climbed on back beside me. Found out later on that he was an orphan, too. His uncle was raising him, but he didn't care about him.
And he just sat beside you?
Yep, for quite a spell. And then you know what he did?
What?
He reached in his pocket, and he pulled out a treasure.
A treasure? What was it?
A little tiny bullfrog. And he reached out his hand and said, I could have it. And that's how we grew up, sharing stuff. Adventures, books. Lord, lots of books.
Oh, we weren't supposed to read.
Me neither, but Johnny snuck them to me.
My mama sneaks books, too.
She won't have to sneak them anymore.
You think he can really get us to Ohio?
Darling, if John Fairfield set his mind to it, he could get you to the moon.
Could he get you to your mama?
Probably. That's part of the reason we ran away.
Do you still have it?
What?
The treasure, the bullfrog.
I surely do.
Can I see it?
It's probably Visalia. That'd put us about 50 miles from the Ohio.
Mr. Fairfield, I'm kind of hungry.
Well, me too, Emily.
Johnny, got any money left? Sorry, just asking. Guess we'll have to go to Plan B. Do we have a Plan B?
Joshua, let me have your coat. Hey, Tom, can I borrow your hat?
I guess we do.
Morning, brother. How are you this fine day? Glorious, isn't it? You can just see our master's face smiling down on us, can't you?
Amen.
Might you be the owner of this fine homestead?
Yep, name's Rudolph.
Well, Mr. Rudolph, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm the Reverend Dr. Faustus Buck, Missouri Synod United Lutheran Church. I'm traveling in the service of our beloved Lord.
Pleased to meet you, Reverend.
Reverend Doctor. Now, I worked a good, hard, long time for that degree.
Reverend Doctor. You gonna operate on my soul?
That's clever. Operate on your soul. I gotta take that back and share that with my fellow pastors. Actually, I need a favor, sir. See, I'm traveling with a small band of pilgrims, and you see, I've rather misjudged our needs. I don't think we'll be able to make it to our sister church in Lexington without a little assistance.
What kind of assistance?
Just some foodstuffs, maybe an article or two of clothing.
Foodstuffs for how many?
10. 9. I'll just get my sustenance by providing theirs.
You gotta understand, I'm trying to earn a living here, Reverend.
Doctor, I surely do appreciate that, sir. Now, I'll send you some money just as soon as I get to Lexington. Here, I got My brother preacher's name in Lexington, Siegfried Johnson. Now, he's just a reverend. He ain't a reverend doctor. But you wire him at the Second Lutheran Church in Lexington, and he'll verify my story.
Just what kind of pilgrims are these? Why didn't they come here with you?
The truth? They got smallpox. Have you ever actually seen smallpox, sir? Seen what it does? How it turns a face into a living corpse? It's truly not bearish. But they're God's creatures nonetheless, and I gotta escort them to a secluded colony in Louisiana. You know, the reason that they didn't come to see your farm themselves is because, well, they're sort of self-conscious. You know, flesh is falling off. I think you'd feel more comfortable offering your charity if I showed you proof. And you know, you don't have to worry nothing about the ridiculous fears that disease is wildly contagious. Because I, for one, I don't believe it.
Proof? No. I'll take your word.
Actually, they'd like to see a farm like yours again. Just getting around touching all them little animals. We'll be right back.
No, wait.
I shan't be long, Mr. Rudolph. You're quite nearby.
Wait. Reverend Doctor.
You got it.
Reverend Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Reverend Doctor.
Won't be long.
Hey! That is my kind of preaching. Praise the Lord. Pass the grub. Let's eat.
It's not.
Mr. John, I ain't never swum a stroke. But I'll sure try.
Well, Josh, we can do better than that. Billy, why don't you check downriver for some boats, and after it gets dark, we'll just...
6 men coming over the ridge, about 3 miles back, riding hard.
Boats. Quick.
Come on. Hurry up now. I found these down riverways.
Oh, Billy, I hope they make it.
How'd you do?
Well, left the horses tied about a mile upstream. They're gonna search there first. I hope.
Come on. Come the wheel. Come on, Amy. Come on. Push it. Come on.
Faster.
Push it.
There's water in here.
Well, help bail it out, Emmy. This ain't no free ride.
Had a girl, Emily.
Oh, Lord, he's sneaking in real fast.
Just bail faster, darling. Get down, Emily.
Got him, Bill. Take it.
Come on.
You're sinking.
Where you going?
Oh, ow. Whoa, Caleb.
Sorry.
All right, darling, just keep bailing.
I can do it!
Come on, Paul! We're almost there!
Are we free now?
Free, yes, Dave, no! Let's get going!
Get up!
Come on! Come on, let's go!
Come on, Joshua!
Billy!
I'm with you! Come on!
Real good. Real good. It seems like the moon might be warped. Leading into
George.
Yes, Mr. Corbin.
I want thee to make sure that the quality of the wool matches the shipment we had last time.
Levi Coffin?
The same.
John Fairfield.
Would thou excuse me? May I help thee, sir?
Yes, I have some merchandise to ship to Canada.
Why would thou come to me for that, sir?
Well, Jonah the blacksmith at the edge of town said that I should talk to you.
How much merchandise?
9 packages. One's a little damaged.
Martin? Yes, Levi? May I have a word?
Emily, knock it off.
Aren't we safe yet?
Not till we get to Canada. There's this thing called...
The fugitive slave law. I know they can send us back if they catch us, even if they're in a free state. But how far is it to Canada?
It's a little ways yet.
Hush thyself, child.
Why is he always talking like the Bible?
'Cause he's a Quaker.
Oh. What's that?
Thou stole the boats?
You could call them boats.
It's a sin to steal. Thou shouldn't have done it.
Well, the paddle wheeler had lost our reservations, Levi, so I had no choice.
Oh, there's always a choice. The choice is not to sin by not stealing.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Now, I risked my life helping get 9 runaway slaves to freedom, and you're giving me a hard time because I borrowed a couple of rotten boats?
No, thou stole the boats.
All right. But owning slaves isn't exactly my idea of righteousness.
What is thine idea of righteousness?
This little operation you got here. It's a pretty clever way to smuggle slaves. Pretty organized. You've been at it a while, haven't you, Levi?
Yes. Yeah. Thou borrowed the horses too?
Nope. Stole them. From them.
Thou'd better start crying now.
Shoes. I'm putting on shoes. I never had clothes like that.
Oh, all right. Gonna have to hurry.
I look like a fine Southern gentleman.
Joshua, I'm sorry we didn't get away clean.
Mr. John, you see that blood? That there is free blood.
Quickly now, quickly.
Oh, we're going now. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. They got a ride buried in hay all the way to Canada?
Where's your imagination, John? You know, I bet you'd have let the Trojan horse in, wouldn't you? Open sesame.
I'll be damned.
If thou keeps on stealing, yes. All right, everybody. Inside quickly. Webster will drive you to the next depot.
Get in here. Get in here.
John.
Thank you, Bill.
Sure.
God bless you, John Fairfield.
Hey, darling. You keep spunky, okay?
What's spunky?
You are.
Whoa. I'm going. Remember? Shoot. I ain't felt this bad since I lost my mama.
Me neither. I'm gonna keep an eye out for her, Billy. You know, maybe some of Levi's people.
Well, maybe some folks in Canada heard something about her.
Wherever she is, Billy. We'll find her.
Oh, Will was wrong. Parting ain't sweet. He sure got the sorrow right. I love you, Johnny.
I love you too, Billy.
John Fairfield felt very lost and very much adrift. alone. He had no idea yet of the remarkable and dangerous adventures that lay just ahead for him. John stayed on in Cincinnati, working at my mill for the next few months and helping with the operation of the Underground Railroad. But his was a restless spirit and unsuited for normal domestic life. Often I beheld in his eyes that look of a man who hasn't yet found his true calling and longs for it. Then one night, his destiny finally called.
John Fairfield, may I speak to you for a moment? Please allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is Gabriel Mason from Detroit. Now, I've sought you out because I heard you brought 19 slaves out of Kentucky to freedom.
19?
Yes. Is it a true story?
More or less, yeah.
Well, then I have a business proposition for you. Several relatives of mine are being held in bondage in the South, and I want you to go down and bring them out.
Well, I understand how you feel, Mr. Mason, I do. But there's a price on my head down there.
I am prepared to pay you $2,000.
Oh, I never would have thought of taking money to help slaves get free.
It's dangerous work, Mr. Fairfield.
Yes, sir, it is, but still...
Think of it as money to cover your expenses.
How many of them are there?
16. Less than you brought out before.
Right.
1,000 now, and 1,000 when the two of you return.
The two of us?
Of course, the two of us. How you think he heard about you, Jack?
You sure you didn't find out nothing about your mom in Canada?
Yep. Why else would I be going south again?
You never were real bright.
You Mr. Fairfield?
Yeah.
Name's, Joseph, sir. I heard a man's paying you to get some slaves out of Newgate, Kentucky.
Don't look at me, Jack. Good news travels fast.
My sister's down thereabouts.
I'd sure like to help you, friend, but we're pretty full.
I can pay you. I got almost, $17 here.
Keep your money, friend. What's her name?
Josie.
Josie.
She's the same age as me. We was twins.
Well, try.
God bless you, sir.
I cannot dissuade thee.
Why would you want to, Levi? We're in the same business.
No, but thy ways are reckless, John Fairfield. I fear thou might even be forced to hurt someone who stands in thy way.
If someone gets between freedom and me, they deserve to get trumped.
Oh, no, it's better to suffer wrong than to do wrong, John. No, we should love our enemies.
Love the devil, Levi. Slaveholding's the devil's work. There's no sin to steal from the devil, is it? We'll see you, Joseph.
Paula? Is he handsome?
Oh, yes'm.
Oh, white man.
So I made the black beggar clean up the entire stable with his hands.
Serves him right.
You just can't let a slave get uppity.
No, we can't, Angelica. You're very smart. You're raising her right, Mr. Giddings.
Yeah.
So nice to hear your laughter in the morning, Father.
Well, Mr. Lawson here is a rare fella. Allow me to introduce my other daughter, Elizabeth.
Enchanted, Miss Giddings. How do you do?
Very well, thank you.
Mr. Lawson is a flour merchant from Louisville. He's come here to have some boats built and start shipping flour downriver.
Aren't you worried about the rapids? I understand the river can be rather dangerous if the water gets too high.
Well, I think a bit of danger makes life more interesting, don't you?
I certainly do.
You mean, Master John, I got the horses all done up.
Wait outside, Bill.
I was just wondering if there is anything else you'd be needing.
I'd be needing a slave with better manners. You get along, Bill.
Oh! I beg your pardon.
Oh, that's okay, Missy. Just come on in. Oh, them cakes sure do look tasty.
Keep your filthy black hands off of them.
Gene will give you some in the kitchen.
Bill, that'll be all.
You heard him. Go on out, boy.
Bring the tea in over here, Lila.
Very good, Miss Elizabeth.
How many boats are you building, Mr. Lawson?
Tea, sir.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, what?
Father asked how many boats.
I'll be building, two rather small ones for this first venture, and then more if it proves profitable.
Cream or sugar, sir?
Cream. Thank you.
Have previous adventures proven profitable?
Well, yes. Fortunately, my father and I have done quite well. I assume you want something in advance for the first one to keep?
Well, I think your credit's going to be good with us. We're very pleased that you've chosen our lodging house for your temporary residence.
So am I.
Lila, go carry the slop out to the hogs.
Pardon, miss, but I think Maribel's...
I want you to do it. Personally.
Of course, miss. You ought to make her carry it out in her hands, huh, Mr. Lawson?
Some cake, Mr. Lawson?
Like to throttle that kid.
Sometimes you're too delicate, but you know what, Jack? I feel sorry for her.
Why?
It's not her, it's how she's being raised. The child is but a mirror image of the parent.
Who said that, Socrates?
No, me. Hey, how about that Lila?
What about her?
What about her? I saw your heart go pity-pat.
Let's just stick to business, okay?
Right.
I'm gonna go find out about getting those boats built.
And I'll go try to find the cargo.
Right.
Let's go, girl.
Well, this certainly is a fine-looking operation.
Well, we're right proud.
Uh-huh. These logs, they come from...
The local forest. Excellent quality.
I think they're a bit damp.
Well, yes, but...
Good for boats.
Oh, yes, they're excellent. Excellent.
I'm gonna leave these drawings with you, then.
Yes, sir. We'll get them boats built for you right away.
You probably want something on account.
Master John!
Hold your horses there, Bill. You get started right away?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Thanks again.
You betcha.
How much you give them? Just enough. Between the boat, the flour, and the lodgings, we ain't gonna have much left by the time we get out of here.
We're not doing this for the money, are we?
No, certainly not.
I mean, money isn't everything.
Right.
Right.
Of course, it is way ahead of whatever's in second place. Just kidding.
You could have stayed in Canada.
I could have stayed in Canada.
Yeah, you could have made a lot of money up there.
In a second.
Yeah. You know that most people on the Underground Railroad don't get any money.
Most people in the Underground Railroad don't work for you, Jack.
Yeah, well, you could have stayed up north.
I could have.
Lived the life of a free man. Not been in any kind of trouble.
I could have done that.
No danger.
Right.
No chance of getting hanged.
Yeah.
Yep. But you chose to be here.
I did.
Yeah. Do you know why?
Because I'm an idiot.
No, Billy, because you're a good man.
Yeah, I'm a good man. Who's an idiot? Look, we talk about something else.
Yeah. Jacob Mason.
I found him.
A fine purchase, Mr. Grazer. This boy Kenneth will do so much work, you won't have to lift a finger. Get along there, boy. Thank you, Mr. Grazer. All right, bring up the next one, Sam. All right now, folks. I want you to take a good look. This here's a reliable source of manpower. Name's Jacob. Healthy. Good teeth. Been in the service of Charles Lawley for 7 years.
Have a closer look, sir.
Help yourself, sir.
Thank you. Turn around here, boy. Let me see them good teeth.
Your brother Gabriel says hello. Gabriel.
Whiter, boy. Let me see them pearly whites.
Take our friend, Jacob. We'll have you free by Christmas.
Will you make an offer, sir?
Not today, sir. But you spoke true. He does have very good teeth.
Come on now, folks. Don't let an opportunity go by. There's many good years left in Jacob yet.
Oh, please, Master, don't sell my boy away from me. He's only 8. No, please, please, no, no, no. Oh, here, boy. No, please. Please,
Billy.
I said
boys. We'll get them out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Father owns the most elegant hotel in Richmond. Only the finest clientele. And so when we moved here, I prevailed upon him to open up our manor house to guests.
You enjoy meeting people.
And getting to know them.
Right this way, gentlemen. You paid how much a head?
$1,500.
What quality?
Top grade. Young, strong, good bloodlines.
Well, I'd say you got yourself an excellent deal.
And what does a good one go for here?
At least 2,000 a head.
And what about over in Louisville, Mr. Lawson?
Are we talking about cattle or horses?
We're talking about slaves.
Ah, of course.
And what are they going for in Louisville?
Well, it depends on the quality, as Mr. Giddings said. I've seen them go for as little as $1,500, and others are absolutely priceless.
That certainly is true.
Miss Elizabeth, have you had time yet to look at that volume of Shelley's poems?
Oh, yes, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I think it's even more romantic than Lord Byron, if that's possible. And the golden leather binding? I think it's simply gorgeous.
Who is it? Looking for Emmanuel Mason.
What do you want with him?
Got a message from his uncle, Gabriel.
What kind of message?
Mind if I come inside, brother? Evening. It's a boy or girl?
It's a girl.
What kind of message?
Well, he was wondering if you and the family like to have Christmas dinner with him.
Oh, I adore all of Mozart, particularly the string quartets. But for my own playing, I've concentrated on the piano works of Beethoven.
As romantic as Shelley's poetry. It's very appropriate for you.
Now watch your step, boy.
She tripped me. You speak that way about Miss Angelica, you filthy little pig.
With your permission, Mr. Giddings, I'll see you this young upstart.
Good.
Come on, boy.
Get over there.
Keep your jacket on.
You're gonna beat me, aren't you?
Nope. You're gonna say I did.
You aren't gonna beat me?
Mm-mm. Is that what they usually do?
Of course.
It's usually her fault, isn't it? Angelica's.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just a sweet little angel, isn't she?
Right.
She never does anything wrong, huh?
The only thing she ever did wrong was get born.
You related to Lila?
Yeah, she's my sister.
Why don't you tell me about John? You sure you can have all the flour ready for me?
No difficulty there, sir, I assure you.
Without rushing the milling. I want top quality.
And that's just what you will get. We'll have that load of flour in the barrels and ready for you well before your boats are ready.
Very good. It's a pleasure to do business with you, sir.
Hey, boy, looking for a little yeast to go with your flour?
How'd you make out?
Oh, they were dancing on the ceiling once they decided I was legitimate.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, Emmanuel's gonna help me contact the others. And, ooh, wait, will you take a look at that?
That's not bad.
What do you mean? That there's all bad. Why comes temptation but for man to meet it? Halfway.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I also got a line on that Josie woman.
What about your mama? We'll find her, Billy. We will.
Yeah.
Adam? Be careful with those packages. Hello, John.
Miss Giddings?
How many times must I insist?
Elizabeth.
That's much better. Adam?
Careful there, boy. I don't want to have to whip you again.
No, sir.
Well, I was just going to go take some tea at Miss Lecklader's. Just happens to be the loveliest place here in Newgate. But it would be ever so much more enjoyable if you'd join me.
Well, I'd be delighted.
Excellent. Angelica? Where did that girl get to?
Never know.
Thank you for your kindness to Adam last night.
May I see you tonight?
Angelica, come along, dear.
But I don't like this flavor very much at all. Hey, Adam, you want it?
Yeah.
Oops. Up. Right in the mud. Sorry.
Come along, Angelica.
You wanted to see me, Mr. Taylor? Yeah, Brent. I want to try to improve the strain of these. Also check out some new equipment. I want you to ride up to Lexington, Louisville, talk to a couple of men up there. I'll give you their names.
Yes, sir. When do you want me to go?
Right away. Oh, there's also a man I want you to talk to another little town up that way. You'll go there, too.
What town is that?
It's called Newgate.
You mean to say my brother tried to give y'all money to come down here to Newgate and steal me?
That's right.
If that don't beat all. Well, tell your friend that I ain't leaving here. This is my husband, Jedediah.
Oh, suppose we take him too.
No, we happy here. We growed up here. They treating us real good. We doing just fine. Just fine.
Excuse me, but aren't y'all slaves?
We house people.
So what?
I ain't gonna risk doing nothing that'll get me back out in them bean fields. You know how long I was out there?
I learned to walk out there. Me too. And I walked out.
Well, we staying put, and that's that.
You joshing, ain't you? You ain't joshing. I don't believe this. A man comes down here, offers y'all a chance to be free.
We're better than free already. We get took care of real good. Got a bed. Not just some straw on a board, but a real bed.
And good food. Not like that slop the field hand gets.
And our masters is nice folks. They cares about us. And looky here. I'm gonna have me a baby in a few months. Want him to have a nice, safe home. Not be running off, up and off to God knows where.
So what happens when they up and decide to sell that baby of yours?
They's not that kind of folks.
Never know what's gonna happen 6, 7 years from now. Masters die. Farm goes poorly. They start selling off their belongings. You'd be looking at some sad days.
That ain't likely to happen. And we happy right here. We safe here.
But you're slaves.
We doing better than my brother, the way you was describing him.
You mean to tell me you never even thought about it? How it feel to be free? I know you must have thought about it no matter how comfortable you are, haven't you? Maybe you're just scared to think about trying a life so different. But let me tell you, it's worth the risk, brother. Sister? Why don't y'all at least...
Why don't you move on down the road, boy?
And tell my brother thank you kindly. But we want to stay here.
Yeah. Wonder which way your baby'd vote.
Y'all have rabbit blood, you know. Hey, I'm talking to you, boy.
Yes, sir.
My daddy says y'all have rabbit blood, not good blood like us.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Nothing.
Yes, you did. Don't you sass me.
I came in to get you out.
You let him tromp all over me first, and
see no cut.
Then where'd the blood come from, stupid?
From here.
That can't be his blood.
Why not? Blood's blood.
No, it isn't. It is not.
I didn't think you'd come looking for me.
How do you know I was? Adam likes you very much.
I like him too. He's bright.
Oh, yes. He studied well. Not always happily, but well. Our mother always saw to that.
He said she was a school teacher.
What else did he tell you?
That she was half Negro, but she was free, and she lived in Boston. And that on a trip to Baltimore to see some relatives, she got kidnapped by a slave trader. Yeah. And he said she was a runaway and took her to the South and sold her to Giddings.
All true.
He also said that she was extraordinarily beautiful.
Hmm.
Judging by her daughter, I would say that's true.
Thank you. She was.
He said she died last year.
Yes.
Sorry. What about your father?
He's still living.
Is he a slave?
No.
I don't understand how your mother could have adapted to slavery.
What makes you think she did?
I don't know. You had to get your patience from somebody.
There's a time for patience. To everything, there is a season.
And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Mother's biggest hope was that someday Adam and I would be free.
I don't think Giddings will ever let you do that. He likes you too much.
It's a full-time job just keeping him at arm's length.
You do it well.
I'm determined.
Very.
Who are you?
You've heard my story.
I heard a story.
What makes you think there's anything else to it?
Instinct. And some pretty reliable rumors.
You want to take a walk with me?
Yeah.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
John said the city was just 4 square.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
And he declared he'd meet me there.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John.
When Peter was preaching at Pentecost, he was endowed with the Holy Ghost.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready to walk in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready to walk in Jerusalem, walk in Jerusalem. walk in Jerusalem just like John.
And I'll be there that a coming day.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
If you get there before I do.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Tell all my friends I'm a coming too.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
I want to be ready.
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 Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Walk in Jerusalem just like John.
Jerusalem just like John.
You thank Mr. Tatum for me, won't you?
Yeah.
Heading back there now?
No, gotta talk to a fella in Newgate.
Yeah, nice little town.
They're all about the same. See ya.
So long. Enjoy Newgate, if you can.
Excuse me. Makes me cringe to see him treat you like his personal property.
But I am his personal property.
Well, I don't like it. The boats are almost ready, Lila. You'll be able to leave Kentucky forever.
I can't wait.
Between Jacob and me, we got them all except one cousin who was sold off to Virginia. What about that mother and her boy? Mary and Matthew? Yeah. Yep. Hey. Plus 1 or 2 extra. 1 or 2? Well, 7. 7? I knew what you're gonna say. Yeah, what am I gonna say? That's too many in the boat, so that's what I'm gonna say. Oh, come on, Jack. Those boats will handle it. Well, forgive me, Admiral Jackson, if I doubt your vast experience in seamanship. 7's too many.
Tell her come quick, it's Lila. Miss Elizabeth saw the two of you together and she went plumb crazy. She took a whip to Lila and she beat her something awful. Something awful.
Don't try to talk.
Just lie still, Lila. This is gonna soothe you.
Shh. I'm right here, Lila. Lila. I'm sorry.
I seen Miss Elizabeth plenty mad, but I ain't never seen her like this. And she won't let up on Lila. No. It's like she wants to kill her. You gotta get her out of here.
Suppose we'll be ready for a few more days.
Lila could be dead by then, or leastwise scarred for life. Miss Elizabeth will keep up on her.
John, we gotta find a way to get her out of here.
No, I won't leave Adam and Jenny.
Oh, you don't worry none about me. You just...
No, I won't leave him, John.
You won't have to leave him, Lila. I promise you. Just rest. Just rest. I'd like to kill the whole Giddings family. She needs a doctor right now. We have to get her out of here. You got that right. How? I'm working on it, but I ain't got it yet. If they were just a little lighter skinned, you could smuggle them out in a crowd.
What? And pomp, and feast, and revelry, with mask and antique pageantry.
What, Billy?
The magic words, Jack. You got the gift.
What are you talking about?
Jenny, come here. Go steal a couple of blind wigs from someplace.
A couple of what?
Or better yet, see if those showgirls in town will sell you some.
What?
And get 2 of the flashiest dresses you can find. No. Make it 3. One that'll fit Adam. And get a wig for him, too. And a mustache and sideburns for Jack. Jonathan of Fairfield, you about to become a showman.
Billy? Whoa.
All the stuff?
Yeah, it's inside.
I ain't wearing no dress. Hush up, Adam. I ain't gonna do it.
Adam.
Easy, Lila.
She's in a bad way, John.
Did you get the makeup?
Miss Elizabeth got so much she ain't never gonna miss
You
it.
get the mustache and sideburns?
Let's hit the road, Jack.
Stay put, I'll get the tickets.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
really hate this.
Hush up, Adam, or I'm gonna pop you one good.
John. It's the guy from the flour mill.
We're in deep trouble.
Yeah, what else is new?
You got any ideas?
Pageantry, the bigger the better. And, prayer. Prayer sounds good. I'll be your friend.
Good day, my fine fellow.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm in need of the services of your most excellent railroad. Is the northbound train on time?
Yep. Do it, 3:15.
It's only moments from now. How extremely fortuitous. And how far does it go?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. That's far enough. 3 tickets, if you please, to Pittsburgh.
Will that be, first class?
I'm shaken to the core that you could even ask. First class, of course. Nothing's too good for the 3 loveliest ladies in my show.
And what show is that?
Macpherson's masterful melodies and open-air Shakespeare, featuring the most beautiful and talented songbirds in the entire United States. And myself, Malvolio Macpherson, at your services, sir. My tickets, please.
In a minute, sir.
I ain't heard any advertisements about that.
Alas, my dear friend, we were forced to cancel our prearranged engagements in your illustrious city due to some pressing requests from New York. And you, sir, are you awaiting somebody's arrival?
You got a load of barrels coming in from my flour, sending them big shipment downriver this
Well, it's been a very pleasurable talk, sir, and good luck with your flour. Come along now, girls. Your transportation's arriving.
We did it
Do some dance.
Ah, Abigail, how lovely you look this afternoon. And Lucille. Still feeling a bit under the weather, are we?
Lila.
I'll make it, Johnny.
And where is the pulchritudinous Clementine?
I ain't coming out.
You move your black fanny before I catapult you.
I'll never be able to do
Come on,
this.
you'll get through it, Adam.
You have to, for Jenny and Lila.
I can't.
Listen, Adam, this is the most manly thing you've ever done. Come on.
Where's my parasol?
Ah, yes, the parasol to complete the ensemble.
Afternoon, ladies. Is she all right?
The touch of the vapors?
Watch your step, ma'am.
Actress.
This way.
All right, my darlings, your tickets.
Try to talk as little as possible. All right. Just stay on the train till you get to Pittsburgh.
And then on to Cincinnati. And Levi Coffin.
That's right. And tell Levi to look for us on the 23rd or 24th.
My darling Clementine, you be a good girl. You take good care of your sisters. Make Father Malvolio proud of you.
Thank you, Malvolio.
Think nothing of it, my dear. And give my regards to Broadway.
I've had this since I was a little girl, for as long as I can remember.
Then I'll just have to bring it back to you, won't I? Lila, don't cry. You'll ruin your makeup.
John.
Don't cry. Don't cry. There's a time for every purpose. We'll have ours. We'll have ours. I love you.
I love you too.
So much.
In a fortnight, then.
Yeah, it's supposed to be loaded the day before Christmas. It should be in Louisville by New Year's.
The sheriff hasn't found any of them yet, Father.
Well, they won't get far. They're very recognizable.
That's true.
I do hope that life won't be too tedious for you, John, without Lila around.
Well, she was a bit forward for my taste. I prefer someone with, shall I say, more delicate touch. Tea? Miss Elizabeth?
Excellent quality.
Thank you, sir. I think they're precisely to your specifications.
Yes, indeed they are. Will you get them to the river tonight, then?
It'll be done.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, the first group will rendezvous at midnight, just above the rapids. Jacob's ready to lead them.
Not till first flight, you told him.
Don't worry, he don't want to put up on those rocks.
How about the second group?
Just like we planned.
Josie and her husband?
Well, they know we're going, but...
Hey, we tried. You think we're gonna pull this off?
Would I have hung around otherwise?
Maybe you're not too bright.
Thanks, John.
Much obliged. Thank you.
There they are. Come on. Hurry up. You're gonna be okay.
You know what to do, right?
Head for the North Fork Rapids, then stay close to the shore.
Right. Watch out for Levi, just above Cincinnati, waving 2 lanterns.
Right.
Keep clear heads and a sharp lookout. Good luck.
Go.
Come on, Billy. Come on, man.
Hey, Jacob, you tell Levi I paid for his stupid boat.
That's one down. Time to go.
Looks like something's up. Wonder what?
All right. As soon as Carlson gets here, we go.
What's all the ruckus, Sheriff?
Runaways. Must be about 13 of them all told. 13? Well, how'd so many of them get away at once? I don't know, but we aim to catch them.
Could you use an extra man?
Much obliged.
It'd be my pleasure. I'd love to chase him down. Bill, you get on down there and...
One of your boats is gone.
What?
They were tied up right down by the dock, and I went by there this morning to check them. I seen one was gone.
Oh, let's head down for the river.
Billy, you guard that other boat. Anything happens to him, we'll skin you alive. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, it's search the South Fork. Even they wouldn't be dumb enough to try them rapids. Get ready.
Come on, Cal. We got some folks to collect. Yeah. Come on.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. How am I going to make that shipment?
A lot of folks are going to be hurt because all them lost slaves.
Yeah, but they still got 2 farms. I had all my money tied up in that ship, and I just can't believe it. Ooh. Neither can I.
Who's this?
What are you doing?
You know who this is?
Of course. He's John Lawson, flour merchant from Louisville.
He's John Fairfield, nigger lover from Harrodsburg. He steals slaves.
What?
Take him inside.
Get him in there. Just get him to his feet right there. Tar fellas.
Don't worry about that. Get him out here right now. Wasting our time. Get him to his feet right now.
What are you doing here? Nice to see you, too. You know what I mean? They catch you, they're gonna kill you. What are friends for? Besides, Lila killed me anyway if I showed up in Cincinnati without you.
William.
William? I know you're mad. Now listen, the second boatload is at the head of the rapids waiting for
Well, don't wait around for me. Get yourself out of here. Look, I'm gonna be hanging around here. At least it sounds like it.
Well, it looks like it, too. I ain't never seen so many torches. You sure got a way of getting folks riled up.
Just get yourself out of here, would ya?
You got any ideas on how to get out?
No. What are you talking about? Of course I don't.
I do.
Got it! All right. Billy!
May I be the first to congratulate you on your bull-headed stupidity. If they gave out awards for ignorance, you'd be right up there.
Took them long enough.
What are you talking about?
I thought I was gonna have to stand outside waving a flag before they caught me.
I'm missing a chapter here.
Pretty smart, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's great. We can cut our own throats. We sure haven't got time to dig a tunnel.
You're right. I figure we got about 3 minutes before they invite us to their necktie party. So listen up.
We gotta bring these boys out!
I want y'all to calm down and go home.
Run off with 8 other slaves from our town.
I lost 3 of my own last week, and I know these thieves are responsible.
You'll have a chance to prove that in a court of law.
Now we've lost 13 more, and 2 of them are mine.
I say we stop them right now.
They got a fierce pile.
You done stole your last sneaker, boy. I guess the trial's out of the question.
You've already had one, Mr. Lawson.
Well, let me guess. We were acquitted.
Get on out.
Get out of the way.
Miss Elizabeth. Always the lady.
Are they really gonna hang him? Look, they'll save my life.
I'm gonna enjoy pulling the wagon out.
Always the humanitarian, Brent.
Get up!
Now, who's hanging around with a skunk?
Smells like you had one for dinner, Brent.
At least I'm gonna be around for breakfast.
How you doing?
Working on it.
Y'all ready?
There's a good chance we're gonna die here.
We're gonna stretch some ropes.
You have little faith.
What if we do?
Yeah.
Get the rope on now. Hey, hold on. Hey, the condemned man's supposed to get a last request.
Y'all gonna hang us without a trial? Least y'all can do is grant us a last request.
Hey! It's the least you can do. All right, be quick.
Well, at a time like this, get ready to meet his maker. The man looks back over his life, his successes, his failures, thinking about how I could have been a better man. Most of all, he feels very much alone and in need of some comfort.
Get to the point, Fairfield.
All right. I'd be very much obliged if Miss Elizabeth give me a kiss goodbye.
Never. It's not on your life.
My last request in this lifetime, Elizabeth.
Right, stop pushing.
Oh, you won't get it.
You are an absolute cur.
And good evening to you, ma'am.
Oh, my God.
Untie my man!
Do as he says.
Give me that gun, Brent, right now.
Please, don't hurt her.
Stop! Your rifle's in the back of the wagon right now.
Hey, do it.
Hey, do it. Do it, please. Please, don't hurt her. Give me your rifle. Do it. I got her, Billy. Do it. Come on, Miss Lee. Don't harm her, please. Give me your rifle. We're going for a little ride.
Pretty exhaustible, Jack. Let's take a torch and window sources off.
Don't try to follow us.
Please don't hurt her.
We'll let her go just as soon as we're safely away. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
What is it, Mama? Hush, Matthew.
Come on, keep moving.
Everyone here?
Yeah.
Get in.
Wait, Billy, we said leave her when we got clear.
John, is this your idea, Clear? We'll put ashore and we'll get below the rapids.
The boat's overloaded already.
Get in the boat.
No!
Get in the boat.
She get in, we gonna sink.
We ain't gonna sink.
Sit down.
My brother died in them rapids.
You want to get out?
No.
Do us a favor, huh?
Y'all really going?
There ain't no more room.
You coming with us?
No.
You sure?
But would you carry this to my brother? It belonged to our mama. Would you give it to him? And tell him I'm sorry.
Come on, Billy. Yeah.
Come on.
We gotta go a long way. Go.
White water ahead! Keep the boat pointed forward!
Lord God Almighty, the river's too high.
We'll make it.
Please let me off first. We gotta swim!
Swamp you, woman.
The gospel trains are coming, I hear it close at hand. I hear them cartwheels.
Lordy, my mama used to sing that song.
Get on board, little children, get on board, little children, get on board.
Get on board.
Hang on! Here we go!
Coming round the
Look up! I can get a shot from here!
Oh, my God. They still got it.
We'll get him. Come on, let's go!
Careful, Lord.
Little children, get on board. Little children, get on board.
Little children.
There's room for many a more. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. There's room for many a more. Get me out of here.
Elizabeth!
Put that down. See it for sure. Now. Put that down. I said do it now.
Elizabeth!
I'll kill you all.
Elizabeth, look behind you!
shot on foot. Where's Lila? With the wagon?
Everybody out. Watch it now.
Lila. Lila. Where are you, Lila? What? What's wrong? Where is she? Is she sick?
She died, Johnny. John?
She got all infected from the beating.
She fought it hard as she could. She wanted to be with you so badly. Oh, John, she loved you so much.
The gospel trains are coming. I hear it close at hand. I can hear the car wheels moving and rumbling through the land. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many more. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many more. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. Get on board, little children. There's room for many more.
Come back inside, friends.
We don't really belong in there, Levi.
They're all,
Families? Yes, I know. But they're families thou hast brought together.
But they're not our families. Bill's mother isn't there. Lila.
Yes, they are.
We're our only family.
We're all thy family, William. And we're proud to have thee as our brothers and sons.
Please come back in.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
You going somewhere?
Yeah.
Wouldn't leave without telling me, of course.
Of course not.
Of course not. No, I didn't think so. Let me guess. South?
Yeah.
You know, a couple of folks told me that you're going back down again and bring up a few more slaves.
You did?
Word gets around.
Uh-huh.
What's that? I think it's a horse.
You're not coming with me, Billy.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that is a fact. It's too dangerous for you.
Where's it going to be a cakewalk for you?
I'm not a runaway slave.
Oh, no, you're just a nice white boy who steals them by the wagon load.
Hey, Billy, I'm not even going to argue with you, all right?
What a relief.
Just forget it, Billy.
John.
Billy.
John.
Billy.
John, I'm not going down there just to hang around a turkey like you. My mama's still down there somewhere. Okay?
Okay. Whoa, baby.
John Fairfield.
Morning, Levi.
Art thou going south again?
Well, I got up this morning, and that's the way the horse is
Now, I
going,
caution
so...
thee.
Yeah, you always will.
No, thy methods are too reckless and daring. And Catherine and I cannot be party to wrongdoing, no matter how honorable the ultimate goal.
Come on, Levi.
No, thy end do not justify thy deceptive and thieving means. I will not help thee in the future if thou continues to practice such chicanery.
Well, I will surely keep that in mind, Levi. I surely will. You'll be hearing from us. Get up, Mir.
Go. God bless thee, Levi.
God bless thee.
For the next 12 years, John Fairfield ranged through every state in the South, working with the Underground Railroad, which brought thousands of men, women, and children out of bondage to freedom. John and Bill were involved in all kinds of adventures, which were recorded faithfully, if not always real happily, by Mr. Levi Coffin himself. John and Bill lived and died as heroes. But men like them never really die, do they?